Hi, Adam. Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, Rafian? Hi, Kamil.
How's it going? Solid response. All right. Should we start?
Sure.
I have the first point. Essentially, you will have to live without me in these stand-ups for the rest, or essentially the entirety of July, because I'll be in the States. I don't think that's a huge issue, but it means that if you have anything specifically for me, then just put it in async in the same way that Craig does. Yeah, so just a heads up. Then I gather from reading the Sharding channel and some of the notes that there will be a meeting today with Craig, Jun, Marin, and Brent on the potential involvement of SREs and how that's going to look like. That's kind of all I know at that point. I think this is going to be a discussion on opportunity costs, when to involve whom and how much, which I think spiraled from the discussion on accelerating timelines. Yeah, just for highlighting and transparency, I am not going to be in that meeting as far as I know, but wanted to share that. Yeah, that's me. Tom.
Thanks, Fabian. So I have a merge quest, and there was an idea from Yanis, riffing off Dylan, riffing off Andreas. The basic concept is that this is only dev and tests, so I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, so if Dylan doesn't feel too strongly about it, then I think I'm a fan of the current approach. I'm very biased as well, so yeah. We can always change it as well, right?
Yes, like the problem is that we keep the same schema. Like we're gonna have harder time to discover joins as part of specs. So this is like one of my bias why we should keep with the current approach that we actually move. And actually, Yanis, you had the comment that as part of the test, we can also drop all the CI tables from the main to ensure that we don't do cross joins. So like the current approach just makes a little less work to do. There is still like the question of how we validate it, but we're gonna have to solve so many problems still that I don't think that this is really like important what approach we pick at this moment, because it's still gonna evolve once we move on.
Yeah, I don't feel strong either, whatever works best. I was worried, and I think that the comments by Andreas were interesting. So I think that we should hear out what Andreas has to say. And what I just did was just summarized what Andreas wrote and Dylan, and just added the idea of using a script in order to just move away the problem of being able to check cross joins. So at least we can have an approach that will satisfy what Andreas wrote, and also allow us to properly test in dev and test environments for cross joins and everything. Yeah, maybe we should ask for Andreas for his final opinion and move forward. Let's not block this for long, if everyone agrees.
Dylan?
I have this proposition. I'm just gonna like wait for Andreas to like respond today through day. If it didn't happen, I'm just gonna click a match on it and resolve it as a follow-up. I think right now it's blocking us like with the further changes, and like we can still fix that we can still change that. It's still like very limited scope where it's being used.
My only comment for politeness sake is if you're going to do that, maybe just leave a comment and ping Andreas and say, hey, if you don't get to it by today, I'm going to merge.
Yes,
and then
exactly. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for the feedback and move on.
cool. I think that's that. I think everybody is now actually using the build board, so that's great. Thank you for doing that. I think my only question is there a use for us quickly going through it? But it feels like everybody is up to date on what everybody is doing anyhow, so I don't want to waste time on it, but I wanted to at least put it in. Are there any outstanding questions regarding it? Otherwise, I'm happy to walk the board quickly. No. Okay, then let's not waste time. Is it still the case that everybody has enough work to do and you're moving forward? Awesome. I have nothing else then. I think that's efficient. Cool. All right, let's set a new record for shortest sharding sync so far, down from 1.5 hours to 7 minutes. So, all right, take care. Bye-bye.
Good day. Bye.